morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then I am Siân and I am 1/5 of Adventures by Knapps, but you will mostly see my face on this channel. We vlog all of our Disney and travel trips, but in between, when we're at home, I like to fill in the gaps with little vlogs like this. So welcome back. If you're new here, please do make sure that you've subscribed so that you don't miss out on any content coming your way. Now, we're actually already into the second week of April, but I just wanted to do a bit of a reset. Now, a few creators that I follow on YouTube have been doing videos like this, and I was just like, you know what, I do this, I just don't make a list and check it off and kind of follow through. But I kind of, at the beginning of every month, I think, okay, what do I want to achieve this month? And so I thought once a month I will share a video like this and just go through my plans for the month, how I reset, how we organise very, very busy family life. So it's April, it's beautiful weather. I think we're officially in springtime and I'm loving every second. So what I've done is I have made a list on my phone and I've categorised it into things that I want to achieve this month. Now, some things are daily things. Some things are things I want to do today because I've got a day to just get some stuff done, and some things are things that I will do over the course of the month at some point. So you'll probably see me doing it in other random vlogs as we go along. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle this way and I'm going to put my list on the screen here. So this is what I want to achieve this month in April when it comes to the house, when it comes to organising, when it comes to myself, etc, etc. So the first one, this deep clean, I feel so behind with the cleaning in the house, and that's because at the back end of my pregnancy, so I had a baby 6 months ago, but at the back end of the pregnancy I was just off my feet for like 3 months. I then had a C-section, so that was another couple of months out, and then it's just family life. I've got 3 children. I do YouTube, I run a business, like my husband's at work. It's just busy, as is everybody's life. So I feel like I need to go back to the beginning with the cleaning. So this deep clean, I'm actually going to pay somebody to do it. So one of our neighbours actually runs her own cleaning business, and she came around the other day and I was just like, the upstairs is fine and we're going to be doing bits and pieces in terms of decorating upstairs. So I've just said kind of like downstairs and up the stairs, I just need it like back to the beginning so that I can then keep on top of it. I do kind of like a 30-minute power clean like every day. So during a nap time, whatever I feel needs doing the most, I will quickly whiz round and do that like power clean. But there's things where like I'll just look and I'm like, oh, that needs doing and that needs doing. Just like the window frames and the skirting boards and the floor needs like a proper scrub. The house just desperately needs this deep clean. So that is already in the plans. So that is going to be the last weekend of April. She's coming around to do that for us whilst we're not here. And I just cannot wait. I cannot wait. Clean windows outside. So obviously that's not part of the clean. So I don't want to do that. I want to clean the door down. Basically just like a bit of a spring refresh for the house, which ties into the next one, which is I want to sort out the flower pots. I want to sort out hanging baskets out the front of the house so that it just looks nice and clean and presentable, because the winter, it's just dreary, isn't it? Everything looks drab in the winter. We don't bother maintaining plants and stuff because there's just no point. So I want to kind of like freshen and make the house look pretty at the front. And then the final thing on the house is this has been honestly on the list for probably about 4 weeks. And every week I'm like, girls, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do this. And we still don't do it, but we need to do it. So the girls have got kind of like a dresser in their bedroom, which is just like cupboards and shelves. And it's just a disaster zone. When I tell you it's a disaster zone, I got some baskets and we organised it, but it's just a mess. There's just books, papers, notebooks, lip balms, jewellery, like earrings, everything just gets thrown into there. Anything that they make at school just gets thrown in. Lyla's got like stacks of books because she's a little bookworm. We just need to sort it all out. And then they got some baskets from our friends for their birthdays with loads of like, it was just like the best girly self-care basket. But they've just said everything's just ended up everywhere. So we just need to organise, and I want to use those baskets because they'll be great for helping to organise. So we're going to sort that out. And once that is sorted out, great. We are in the process of like shuffling around bedrooms and things. But I want to get that done so we can have a bit of a clear out at the same time and just help with the plans to do that. I don't know if you can hear some kids screaming outside. Organising, so I keep saying to Callum, we need to sit down and we need to go through like holiday plans, we need to go through budgets. We have like budgets and everything set out really strictly for each month, but just kind of like, I'm talking about the next couple of years, I really want to get that in place so that we know where we stand, we know what we need to aim for, we know what we need to save, etc. We did have a bit of a chat with our friends at the weekend that we tend to holiday with a lot, and kind of put in some plans of we might do this, we might do this. So we just need to kind of go through and set an amount and set a kind of like a savings schedule basically for the trips. I've got a pile of stuff down here that needs to go on Vinted. I have sold so much stuff on Vinted, honestly it's amazing, and I've just left it as a little savings pot for our summer trip, which is going to be wonderful. But I've got another pile that's gathered because Jasper has since stepped up into another size of clothes, so I need to get those things listed on Vinted. But it's one of those jobs where honestly, like it just, I feel like it takes forever, from like taking photos to listing everything. And I don't mind doing, like I'm out for walks all the time, so I don't mind sending it all off, but yeah, it's just a bit of an overwhelming thought having to do that job. So I always put it off and then I do it and I'm like, why did I put this off for so long? I've got big baskets that I store all my oils for my business. So I've got a fragrance business, if you are new here and you didn't know that. And every week when I do my making and I'm getting the oil and I'm like, oh my God, the bottom of that basket is just filthy because just oil and dust and everything get everywhere. So I need to clean that out. So I am desperate to get that done, and I will. That's a this week job. That's not a this month. I need to do that this week because I've had loads of oil deliveries. I need to have a bit of an organised, bit of a sort out. So I know that's a very niche thing to be on my list, and you're like, okay, we don't need to do that, but I need to do it. I need to do it so much. And then meal prepping. So sometimes we get Gusto boxes, sometimes we don't. At the minute, we've just stopped for the minute because I wanted to just make some like bits out of the cookbooks that I really like. I'm on a bit of a post-baby journey in terms of fitness and nutrition. So I wanted to just kind of really nail down my nutrition. And sometimes that's a bit hard with the Gusto because I can't, yes, I can pick the things that are low calorie, but I can't always control everything that's in them. So I'm going to do a meal plan for this week, and on one of Jasper's naps today I'm going to walk out and grab the bits that I need for this week, just to make sure that I'm sticking to it basically. So I was doing 75 hard, which is like a plan where you like really crack down on the workouts, the nutrition, the drinking, etc. And I did so well. I did it, I completed it. And then it's kind of, I've just fallen a bit off track with the workouts and I'm really missing it. I think because Callum is, he's training to run the London Marathon at the end of the month. So obviously, like he is, any free time we're getting, he's getting that because he needs that for his training. But I'm just feeling a bit lost with my fitness. So I'm going to plan in exactly what workouts I'm doing and when I'm going to do them based on what he's working when he's here and when we can both get some time to do something. So that's really important. I need to get that done. And then this little section at the bottom, the like personal section, I'm getting really bad at just going to bed and not doing my skincare. And it's really bad because I've got everything. I've found like a nice routine that I really like, but I kind of get Jasper to bed, get the girls to bed, and then kind of get into bed myself. I tend to do like a bit of work in bed in the evenings. And then it's like, oh, I'm comfy now. So I just want to make sure that I'm concentrating on that. I want to have an everything shower twice a week. Obviously I shower every day, but like, and everything. So when I do like a face mask and I exfoliate and I moisturize, I just want to make sure that I'm looking after myself because I'm so bad at it. Honestly, so bad at it. I want to have my daily liquid IV. I do tend to do this, to be fair. I only miss it kind of like a couple of days, but I notice when I've not had it, like I notice that I get tired, I get headaches. I am not as sprightly as I am when I've had it. So I really, really do notice a difference. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing that every day. And I want to do daily movement, whether that's just a walk, I don't mind, but I need to be moving every day. My If anyone else has got an Apple Watch, you'll know it's actually like a monthly challenge. And mine this month is quite hard, to be fair. I think it's like 16 days of walking or running 3.5 miles. And that's like, it's a fair thing, I think, but it's like based on your activity. So I've obviously done that. I'm just going to take this off now and move over. I've done it because it thinks I can do it, and it said I can do it. But yeah, so I just need to make sure that I'm getting out and about. I do walk a lot, but even kind of like if I'm walking in and out of town, that's still only kind of 2 miles. So I just need to make sure I'm topping that up if I can do. So yes, that is my plan for April. I'm kind of starting easy, I think. So obviously, like, I'm hiring someone to do something for me. One thing is like we can all just do together, sorting out the house, sorting out the flowers, etc., etc. I want to just nail down looking after me, and yeah, that's my plan for April. And I thought, because not everything obviously I'm going to do today, I'll take you along with me with whatever I do today, but not everything I'm going to do today. So anything I don't do, when I come back for my May reset, I will just go over how we got on and show you and be realistic about what I did, what happened, what didn't happen. So yes, I do need to as well. I did like a little Instagram story this morning of what I need to do today. Just like a little to-do list. What did I put on there? Film this vlog, tick, doing that. School runs, Lyla dancing, that's fine. Catch up with emails, post on Instagram. I'm getting so bad at remembering to post on Instagram, and I really need to do it. I did do an unboxing actually of some mics that we've bought for the camera, so I might post that today. And I need to finish writing an article for the website. So we are launching a travel and Disney website, blog, and I just need to finish writing an article for that. But I do, like I said, I do that in the evenings. I sit down in bed, so that can be my this evening's job once all the kiddies are in bed and I'm all settled. So yeah, right, let's go. I'm going to go do my meal plan. I'm going to go and plan my workouts, and then I think we'll go out for a walk and we'll get the bits of shopping that we need, and yeah, see what else we can manage today. Okay, I've done my meal prepping. These are the books that I've used. This is my absolute favourite. I'm whispering a little bit because Jasper's asleep next to me. This is my absolute favourite cookbook. This is Alex's Kitchen Bangers, or Low-Cal Kitchen Bangers. Honestly, the recipes in here, I have not had a bad one. I love it so much. So I've got a couple of, I've got one repeat and then a couple of new things that I'm going to try this week. And then the other one is this Pinch of Nom. I picked this up at like a second-hand toys, books, whatever sale. And it looks lovely. Some of the recipes have got a lot of ingredients. It's what I love about this one, is that it's like the same base of ingredients. You don't need to buy a million trillion things, whereas this one, some of them like the curries, have got 20, 30 plus ingredients, so that just overwhelms me. But I picked out a couple of things that I like in here that I'm going to try this week. So I'm putting it all on my pad. This I found in my cupboard. I think it was from my advent calendar from Wish Designs. I love Wish Designs. You'll have seen, if you follow me on Instagram or on here, that I love her stuff. But I forgot about this nice little planner. Look at this week's plan. So I've got my food on here, and I've also done my planning in of the workouts, which I really needed to do. So I've gone through, popped Callum's shifts down the side so I know what he's doing and when he's here. And I popped in the workouts that I want to do on each day, and I've also done like a little tick list. So I want to do like 5 outdoor walks, 3 Peloton workouts and 3 strength workouts this week. So I will tick those off as I go. And then I've also just popped in my notes just a few little extra sweet things. These are from the Kitchen Bangers books. We've had these granola bars and they're amazing, but I just need to pick up some chocolate chips. And I'm also going to do some overnight oats. And there's an eating mess recipe, which is only like 150 calories. And it looks amazing. I think the girls will love that. So I popped that on there as well as some like extra sweet treat bits to do. And then on my phone, I've just then done my little shopping list of bits that I need to get for the meals. Other kind of like bits and pieces we just tend to pick up as we go along. So I've just got what I need to get for the meals. This is where it's a struggle because Callum is vegan. So what I tend to do is whatever the accompaniment I'm doing with my food, I will do enough for all of us, and then Callum will kind of put his own thing with it. Is how we tend to work things. When we don't have our gusto boxes, then it does get a bit tricky, but I'm excited. I'm excited for my food. The meal that I had last night, I've actually got some left over, which I'm going to have tonight, which works really well because it's dancing night and Callum is on a late. So I would not have a chance to make a meal for myself tonight. So I'm really glad that I've got that for tonight. And then we've got chicken Alfredo, French dip baguettes, which is like steak baguettes, cheeseburger pizza, chicken parmigiana, I think it's called, and then Sunday I've popped that we're going to go for a Sunday carvery because the girls love it and Callum's off, so I thought that'd be a nice little Sunday treat to go for a carvery. So there we go. So I've already done 2 things on this list already today, which feels amazing. Oh, and I've had one of my everything showers last night as well, so we're doing good. We are doing good. Definitely keep forgetting to vlog and update, but I've just cleaned out my oils, given everything a good scrub, clean, sorted out. I've alphabetized them. I have thrown away any that are no longer in use. Honestly, I feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulder that I've already ticked off a big thing from the list. So yeah, I'm so excited. I got all of the food bits when we went out earlier. And then I made these no-bake chocolate chip granola bars. The chocolate melted as I was making them. I just chopped them up. Would you like some, Daisy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice face. Hello.
Hi.
What have you done?
I tidied up the whole lounge.
What?
And did Jasper's
And
nappy.
did Jasper's nappy. Is she the best big sister ever? Is she the best big sister? Right, should we have some of this granola? Shall we? So this is how my list is looking. The meal prep's all done. All I've got to do is my skincare tonight. I've done 2 of my organising. We are getting there. This is going to look so good by the end of the month. We ended up doing a super long walk to get Lyla from dancing. So today I walked 6 miles. So I put on my list today to do an outdoor walk and then a strength session. But I think I'm going to count my 6 miles as my exercise for today. So I'm just literally reheating my dinner from yesterday, which was crispy bang bang salmon bites and rice. So I'm just cooking some rice, reheating my dinner. The girls have got a meal deal from Waitrose on the way home. So yes, I'm just doing that, and then we're going to do bedtime, bath time, book time, get all the children to bed, and then I'm going to lay in bed and do my work that I need to do. So we're doing super well. I might carry this vlog on tomorrow just so I can carry on doing some of the things on my list. But yes, I'm going to have my dinner, do bedtime, do my skincare, and then do some work. So it's now Saturday. I think I filmed the first part of this vlog on Tuesday. But hey, we're carrying on. This is the dresser that I was talking about in the girls' room. And we're going to, me and Daisy, we're ready, aren't we, Daisy? She said she's playing with her Bitsy. Because inside it's, my leggies, just, bless you, a mess. There's stuff everywhere. There's loads of space. We just need to sort and tidy. So should we get cracking, Daisy do? Yeah. And hopefully Lyla will come and help us. Right, let's go. Jasper's here having a little play, aren't you? Right, let's sort it out. Now gone 8 o'clock, but it's done, it's tidied, we've filled a bin bag, we've got a stack of books for the charity shop. We found a box of like seriously old Disney magic bands, like I'm talking some of the original ones in here. I'm sure, yeah, there is. Here, look, some of the like original magic bands. So we've got a stash of stuff to go in the attic, but it's done. And I'm going to end this vlog here. Honestly, I'm going to put a little screenshot of my list so far for April. Doing well. Just had to quickly switch to my phone because the camera ran out of battery. But yeah, doing well. I will pop the screenshot in of how I'm doing on my notes. I think there's only a couple of kind of big organisation things left to do. And Callum is off tomorrow, so I think we might take a trip to the garden centre tomorrow to do the like pots and hanging baskets and stuff. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this month's reset is going. I hope you've enjoyed this really random vlog. I will do another one for May, catch up on how everything's gone this month and start a new reset for the next month. I love it. I just like having like a nice list of things to do. It keeps me organised, keeps me feeling overwhelmed by not having to do too much all in one go. So yes, enjoying it. We're all good. So I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stick around, make sure you're subscribed. Comment below if you do anything similar or if you've got any hints and tips of ways that I can even make my life easier. Next week we are launching a website on Friday. So next week I think I might film a bit of a vlog of us getting everything ready, a bit of a run up to that, and show you kind of everything that we've been doing with our friends to launch this website blog. One-stop shop travel Disney page basically. So yeah, make sure you stick around if you want to see how we've done that, and make sure you're following us on our socials to get all the updates about when we launch that. So yeah, that will be next week, but for now, thank you so much for watching.
Every change